Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Teddi Mellencamp, a name synonymous with strength, structure, and unflinching honesty, has long held a special place in the hearts of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans. Daughter of rock legend John Mellencamp and a fierce advocate for wellness through her accountability coaching, Teddi built a reputation as a no-nonsense woman balancing motherhood, business, and reality TV. But today, fans were blindsided by a deeply heartbreaking mystery surrounding her, one that has left Bravo fans, friends, and even family grasping for answers. A sudden silence. The emotional storm began this morning when Teddi's social media accounts, all once filled with energetic posts about family life, fitness, and behind-the-scenes glimpses from her Two T's in a Pod podcast, went mysteriously silent. Not just inactive, wiped. Instagram, gone. Twitter, deactivated. Podcast website, offline. Even her business, All In by Teddi, was temporarily shut down with a brief message. Due to unforeseen personal circumstances, we will be pausing all coaching services until further notice. We appreciate your patience. Fans were instantly alarmed. Teddi, who often shared even her most vulnerable moments, from melanoma scares to struggles with body image, was suddenly, eerily, absent. Something wasn't right. The cryptic message. At 10:42 a.m. Pacific Time, the Bravo fandom world came to a screeching halt. From the official Bravo TV Instagram account, a post appeared. Black background, white text, and no image of Teddi herself. We are saddened to confirm that Teddi Mellencamp is currently facing a private health and personal crisis. Out of respect for her family and ongoing investigations, we ask for privacy at this time. More details will be shared when appropriate. Comments poured in instantly, thousands. Words of love, confusion, prayers. Bravo stars past and present commented. Heartbroken, sending strength to you, Teddi. Kyle Richards. No words, just prayers. Love you, Teddi. Lisa Rinna. We talked just days ago. This doesn't feel real. Tamra Judge. And still, no further explanation, just the haunting phrase, ongoing investigations. Friends left in the dark. According to sources close to Teddi, even her tightest circle was blindsided. Her best friend and podcast co-host Tamra Judge spoke briefly to Page 6, voice cracking. I honestly don't know what's going on. I spoke to her last Friday. She was upbeat, excited about a new wellness campaign she was launching. Then, nothing. No replies. Her phone goes straight to voicemail. I'm worried. Kyle Richards, who met Teddi through RHWH and developed a sister-like bond with her over the years, was reportedly spotted in tears outside of a Los Angeles restaurant on Tuesday evening. A source said she had been expecting to meet Teddi for dinner, only to receive a cryptic text an hour before that simply read, I need time, I'm sorry, I love you. That text was allegedly the last message anyone has confirmed receiving from Teddi Mellencamp. Speculation sparks wildfire. Naturally, speculation exploded. Theories flooded the internet. Some wondered if Teddi had relapsed into body image issues she'd openly battled in the past. Others suggested trouble in her marriage with Edwin Arroyev, though no evidence had ever pointed to marital strife. Another rumor suggested legal trouble connected to her accountability program. Though All In by Teddi had faced backlash for its strict diet regimens and coaching methods, Teddi had always publicly defended the company, saying, it's not for everyone, and that's okay. One Reddit thread even questioned whether her recent skin cancer scare had returned in a more aggressive form. What if she's not okay physically? What if she found out something devastating? One commenter wrote. Then came a more chilling theory. Some speculated that Teddi had been the victim of a stalker or digital threat. A few of her followers recalled odd posts from earlier this year where she hinted at dealing with cyber harassment and feeling watched. One post from April now reads differently in hindsight. Some days I feel like I'm walking through life with a spotlight on my back, and not the good kind. A father's plead. John Mellencamp broke his silence just hours after Bravo's post. The music legend shared a solemn message on his own social media. "My daughter is the strongest person I know. We're praying she returns to us safely in body, mind, and spirit. We asked for privacy and love during this time. John." That simple post shattered fans' hearts. It confirmed one gut-wrenching truth: Teddi was not okay. The phrase "returns to us safely" left many wondering, is she missing? Is she in hiding? Is she recovering from something no one saw coming? A mysterious visit. Late Wednesday night, paparazzi photos emerged of Edwin Arroyav outside Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, looking exhausted and disoriented. Clad in sweats and visibly shaken, he avoided questions but muttered to one photographer, "Please, she's not well, that's all I can say. Let us deal with this." By Thursday morning, several gossip sites reported that Teddi had voluntarily admitted herself into a private psychiatric facility under a wellness order, possibly after suffering a severe mental health breakdown. While this has not been confirmed by the Mellencamp family, one anonymous insider told Entertainment Tonight, "Teddi has been under immense pressure. Between social media, running a business, podcasting, health battles, and raising her kids, she reached a breaking point. She's safe now, but she's healing. It's going to take time." Public reaction. Fans have reacted with a wave of support, despite the confusion. A movement started trending on Twitter with the hashtag #StandWithTeddi. Thousands shared personal stories about how Teddi's vulnerability had inspired them to get healthy, be brave, or seek help. One user wrote, "Teddi Mellencamp made me feel like I wasn't alone when I was at my lowest. If she's in pain, we owe her grace and love." Another posted, "She stood up to bullies on national TV. She got back up after cancer. Now it's our turn to stand up for her." Even Bravo's Andy Cohen weighed in, stating, "Teddi's transparency has helped many people. I hope she gets the same compassion she has always tried to give." The bigger conversation. Teddi's heartbreaking situation has sparked a wider conversation about mental health in the reality TV world. The pressure of living publicly, facing constant scrutiny, criticism, and online bullying has taken a toll on many Bravo stars. Just last year, multiple housewives spoke about anxiety, panic attacks, and depression following online hate. Teddi herself often called out cancel culture and the cruelty of anonymous online judgment. In her last known podcast episode, she said something that now haunts listeners. "People see the glitz and drama, but they don't see the dark rooms we cry in when the cameras turn off." A glimmer of hope. On Friday morning, a private post, seen only by close friends, reportedly appeared on Teddi's Facebook, later screenshotted and shared by a former RHOBH producer. It read, "Healing begins when you stop pretending everything is okay. I'm not okay, but I'm alive, and I'm trying. Thank you to those who've loved me through the silence." If truly written by Teddi, it signals the most important thing: she's alive. And more than that, she's trying. Final thoughts. This mystery surrounding Teddi Mellencamp is not one easily solved. But perhaps it doesn't need to be, not with facts and timelines anyway. What matters is that one of reality television's most resilient, open-hearted voices is facing something so heavy, so private, that even she had to step away from the spotlight she once commanded with such discipline and grace. It's heartbreaking, it's human. And it's a reminder that even the strongest need space to fall apart, rebuild, and find their footing again. As fans, friends, and loved ones wait with bated breath, one thing rings clear: Teddi Mellencamp is not alone. And when she's ready, she'll return to a world that's still cheering her on louder than ever.